This is TWiT.
Did you get any eyeball time on the new Vive Pro?
I did.
And it's like 78% increase in resolution.
Yeah, I did. And they had, so I went to their demo section, and they had a spot where they had the current one and the new one side by side, so you could kind of swap back and forth. And I won't say that it's a night and day difference, but it is clearly better, right? And the section they have you in when you do that has a lot of angled lines. There's some text for you to look at, right? The text is obviously sharper. The screen door effect is minimized pretty dramatically, but it is still there, right? Which I guess I was hoping, I didn't expect it to be gone. Otherwise, they'd make a much bigger deal about this. But I was hoping it would be, almost unnoticeable. But it's still there. But it is greatly reduced. The ergonomics are a little bit better. It's much easier to take on, put off. It's got like a twist style tightening restraint, as opposed to the two Velcro straps. It's more like the PSVR, more like some of the Microsoft mixed reality headsets. It's got new speakers or headphones integrated on it, which are much better quality, and it has a new tracking system that it can use too. And then they also announced the wireless adapter, which is not shipping yet, or I think is coming in the summertime, which is partnered with Intel. They're using the 60 gigahertz band on it. It sits up a little bit on the top of your head, like antenna coming out of the top of your head. But the idea that you can be untethered is phenomenal. Obviously, these types of accessories have existed, but not officially from Vive. So they seem to have at least more confidence in this solution than they had previously. No indications actually on battery life. I think Alan said yesterday that based on the wording that he got, that it kind of felt like they were talking about 2 hours worth of use time between charges, which is not a lot. I don't think anybody wants to have an external USB battery pack in their back pocket to charge their wireless charging.
45 minutes.
Yeah. So and I do think it looked better. Now the game demos that I did, we did a racing simulator, and I guess it's worth noting, like, I didn't notice the screen door effect while I was playing. I didn't notice that it was significantly better than what I would have done before either, because in that one I only got to use the Vive Pro. And when you're playing a game and you're actually involved and distracted by the steering wheel and the pedals and the chair that's moving, because we were in one of those high cost pneumatic configurations, you're engaged in playing and racing, and that was actually worked really well. And then I did like a walkthrough of some portion of the Ready Player One map, part of a digital recreation of a part of the movie, and it was neat. It looked good, and I didn't have any reservations about the image quality that I was seeing. Again, not a glamorous review that you would put on a box for a product, but I think
not the box
telling
quote.
that. I wouldn't put it on a box quote. This is pretty good, I guess.
It didn't suck.
Yeah.
I wasn't
it's
as
definitely
distracted
better
as I used to be by the screen door effect.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how much it's going to cost. They're going to offer it as a headset only first to consumers that already have Vives, because they are forwards and backwards compatible with the current Lighthouse setup and the controllers and all that type of stuff, which is nice. But if you want the new Lighthouse configurations, which are support up to 4 lighthouses, and you can do much larger spaces. If you want the wireless adapter, those are all going to be kind of later in the summertime release. But I'm glad to see at least a refresh of the PC VR ecosystem. I was worried we would not see any of that at CES, and that Vive would only announce, some mobile powered Snapdragon based freestanding device, which they already have done, but some updated version of that. So now we wait to see if the other major player, the Oculus guys, are going to offer some revised hardware of their own this year, which I hope they do, because I want this to continue on and grow.